Uh, Hello, everyone, and welcome to our panel discussion on animals communication. We will talk about interesting information from the video we've watched. How human and animals communication are different or similar, and how animals show their emotion. Let's start with what we've learned from the video. Can you begin?
Yes, sure. One interesting thing from the video was that animal use many different communication methods, not only sound. For example, many animals use visual signal like color or body movement, but show their bright feather to find a mate or to one other. I didn't know many animal had so many visual way to send message.
But for me, the most interesting part was about auditory communication. Some animals make very complex sounds. For example, whales sing long sounds to talk with each other. So the video also says some animals make warning sounds when danger is near. This sound can tell each other how serious the danger is.
I was surprised by how animals also use smell, which is called chemical communication. For example, ants leap sends trail to use other ants to food. Many mammals also use scent to mark their territory. It was interesting to see how powerful smell is for animals.
I also found the part about tactile or touch communication very interesting. For example, monkeys touch or groom each other to show friendship and to make a social bond stronger. Now, let's talk about how human communication is different from animals' communication. Um,
I think that humans usually use language with word and grammar. Animals don't use language in the same way, so the communication is more direct. For example, they sounds show dangers, hungers, or emotion, but they don't form long sentences like humans.
Yes, that's true. But there are also similarities. Both human and animal use their body language. Human use gesture, facial expression, and eye contact. Animal also do things. For example, dogs show their teeth or wag their tail to communicate something.
Another difference is the chemical communication. Human don't really use send signal in the same way animals do. We mostly depend on sound or visual communication. Animals escapely insert and mammal use sound all the time to send important images.
Good point. And humans also communicate through technology, phones, writing, the internet, but animals don't use tools like that. Let's talk about emotion. How do animals show emotion? And how is this similar to human?
Animals show emotion in many ways. For example, dogs show happiness by wagging their tail and jumping around. When they are scared, they put their ear back or high. This is similar to humans because we also know emotion with our bodies.
Yes, and some animals use sounds to express emotion. For example, cats purr when they calm or happy, and they hiss when they are angry. Humans also use voice tones to show how they will feel.
I think visual display are important here too. Some animals change their body posture. For example, when a lizard feels angry or want to look bigger, it may raise its body or show bright color. Humans also change their posture way when they are confident or scared.
And with tactile communication, animals like monkeys or elephant touch each other to comfort others who are sad or stressed. Humans also hug, pat, or hold hand to show support. So we have so many similarities. And before we finish, let's share one final thought about animals' communication.
I think animal communication is more complex than people usually think. Animals use many methods, not just sounds.
And for me, the biggest lesson is that animals show emotion like humans. They also need connection and understanding.
I learned that smell and touch are very important for animals more than for humans.
Thank you all. This discussion showed that animals' communication is rich and meaningful. Even though animals do not speak like human, they send clear message using visual, auditory, tactile, and chemical method. Thank you all for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.